Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lord Exsus, and as you can see from the screen, this game is called The Quest. Now my recent quest to search for old school role-playing games that remind me of yesteryear, I've gone through a few different games recently. Neverwinter Nights, Enhanced Edition, some of the older D&D games like Baldur's Gate, so on and so forth, and I came across this. I do remember this from some time back before the modern smartphone generation when this game was created. However, I can't remember much about it other than it's a lovely hand-drawn first-person role-playing game with tons and tons of story and lots of personality. So I want to get in and play it for you and for myself and hopefully have a fun time and a decent adventure. So let's do that thing. So start a new game. Okay, plenty of story for me to read. I hope you're ready to hear my voice over and over again. Anyway, a few weeks ago, some very disturbing news came from the island of Fraymore, a far section of Mersant's kingdom. Word is the governor is missing or sick. The island is in turmoil. The mages all prophesy a dark shadow looming over the safety of the kingdom. Majesty, we have received news from the island of Fraymore. Governor Hume hasn't been seen for weeks. Some think he's dead. Some think he's gone in secret to a healer because he has some dread disease. The military has locked down his castle. I suggest we send out some of our agents to find out what's going on. Another thing, Majesty. Zirio, your Chancellor of the Magic Ministry, suggests we send a specific person, a newcomer to your military. He says it concerns an ancient prophecy, called The Returning. I was struck by the fear and awe in his voice. Since then, he's gone into a trance and no one can talk to him. Just one thing to mention, I do like the lovely hand-drawn art at the top and the really random, just their mouths moving. That's quite cool. I will take his suggestions seriously. Zerio's requests and concerns are quite remarkable. I feel this means much more than the governor's possible sickness. Prepare the newcomer to depart immediately. I beg your pardon, Majesty. The newcomer isn't ready. He still needs weeks, maybe months, to conduct himself like a kingdom agent. I must still accept Zerio's suggestion. The wisdom of the old arts instructs his decision. If this newcomer is something special, he'll live and may be some help to us. Zerio has never been wrong before, but actually, who is this newcomer? Beautiful. So very, very lovingly drawn, very nicely animated, although not much animation at all. So we're going to create our character. So player name, of course, is Exsus. Okay, we are male. Right, time to change our race. So we have 5 races. Razvim, also known as the Undead. The Razvim are capable of becoming fierce warriors or dark mages. They have high resistance to poison and infection, but are vulnerable to spell-based damage. And these are our stats. And of course, the game tells us what the stats are. So strength, dexterity, intelligence, and personality. Intelligence is the one we're after because I am going to be a mage. And intelligence is always the one for a mage, even in this game. Intelligence affects mana, magic, and paralysis resistance. And the maximum number of positions for mark. Don't know what that is yet. I'm assuming we'll find out as we go along. Strength affects melee damage and encumbrance. Dexterity affects melee and range damage, armor and encumbrance. And personality affects item prices, paralysis resistance, and how much the character is liked by others. Good. So we've got the Undead, the Razvim. We've got the Etherim. The Etherim are natural hunters and have a high dexterity and increased accuracy with ranged weapons. They also have innate magical ability that helps them harness magical forces. Okay. The Siri? Don't know how to pronounce that. This race has long been regarded as the most talented in thievery and assassination amongst all the races of Monares. They are intelligent, perceptive, have cat-like grace, and are trained in useful thief skills. Awesome. The Dearth. The Dearth are gifted scholars and teachers, and they can become the most powerful mages of all the races. While being stronger mentally, they are also physically weaker, so are lacking in strength, dexterity, and endurance. But as we can see there, we have plus 10 to healing magic, plus 10 intelligence, plus 10 to mind magic, plus 10 to attack magic, and 30% magic resistance. And we get a a few extra spells, light wounds, cure light wound spell, and burning hand spells. So the Dearth are going to be the race I'm going to choose, unless the Noga are better. The Noga are the natural warriors of the races and are trained to fight from birth. They are physically stronger, extremely healthy, and have a high resistance to infection, but are vulnerable to magic attacks. So that's the last race. No, we are going to be the Dearth. Beautiful things. We do have our character portrait here. I would like to change that. What have we got? I actually really like the Razvim or Ravzim, whatever they were called. I do like the sort of undead look. It is quite weird. It does look like an evil mage, kind of mummy with bandages. So we've got a few. Yeah, none of them really float my boat too much, so I'm going to go with that, even though that is not the race that face represents. Supposedly, I still think it looks sketchy as hell, and I like it. Okay, select a predefined class, or modify your primary skills. I'm going to select, and of course, there's only a few here. Fighter, Thief, Mage, Battle Mage, Ranger, and Priest. I'm going to go with just Mage. So our primary skills are a light weapon, healing magic, protection magic, attack magic, environment magic, and alchemy. So that's all good. That is what we're going for. So just double check. Mage, yes please. Okay, cool. And we can begin. As you arrive, a village man is waiting for you. Hello, village man. Welcome, my friend. I'm Brill, a loyal servant of King Mersan. Hail to Mersan. We have been expecting you, although you're a few days late, and we had to use the underground tunnel to smuggle a dearth to the island. It seems Mersan really thinks the situation of the governor requires immediate attention. You don't really look like a kingdom agent, but you may learn. Ah yes, I received your equipment. Just leave this cave through the western hole and you'll be fine. You received your equipment, you have a new quest, the main mission. Okay, so we've got dialogue options, and I did say, guys, this game is going to be very story heavy. That's how old school type or old school looking games are, and I don't mind that so much, so I hope you don't either. Okay, so Brill, why are you here? As head of the Kingdom Agents, Mersan's first line of loyal defense, I and a few others have been charged with monitoring events on the island of Fraymore and providing information to the king. Mattress is a small village, so he can work in secret. If only there were more time to train you. The mission is perilous. I hope they have chosen the right one for the task. Okay, brilliant. So, we're going to ask about the village. What can you tell me about the village? Mattress is relatively peaceful. It's a pretty town, but the air is noxious and there is some small-time smuggling you may want to get involved. But don't let it distract you from your main mission. You can stock up on supplies from the armourer, tailor, magic shop and inn. Talk to people, find out what you can. These villagers are loyal to Governor Hume and to King Mersan. Hail to Mersan. So, about the governor. Our worst suspicion is that he's been poisoned by someone who wants control of Fraymore, but no one really knows what's been going on. Mattress is quite far from the capital of this island of Fraymore. You may find out more at Vastairs, a city far south from here. Just follow the road. The Thieves Guild there could be a valuable information source, but you may not be able to find them. You need to attract their attention somehow. No one should know your mission except those in Mersan's confidence. Don't forget, as far as anybody else is concerned, you're an adventurer from Barracuel, even though you don't look like one. Okay, so that's our information. And fourth and finally, we can say hail to Mersan, and he replies in kind. Okay, and down here we click goodbye. Brill leaves. Or Brill. I'm going with Brill. Anyway, it's important to note that this game you can use WASD to move forward, back, left and right, although it is strafe left and right. And Q and E turns. You can also use the pad down here. This is an old school, or is designed like an old school first person RPG. That's why I chose it. That's why I think I like it. Your maps up here. We have our inventory and character sheets respectively. These are what we have for our items. This is our guy's equipment. We have a cheap sword and a small wooden shield in terms of plain attacking power. We also have different tomes and such. The Races, Volume 4, the Death Book. I will read through these. I know it can be quite boring. You guys want to get into the game, but this is part of the game. You cannot read books where there might be an immediate threat. Okay, so that's why the music changed. I can't read anything right now. I think, yes, these are our spell tomes as well. Also, can't read them right now. Okay, so something's here. Something's here. So let's go take care of that, shall we? Ooh, what are you? I'll take you. Cure poison potion. Something is close. I hear it. Ow. Aha, we have a bat. A bat. So, you can cast a spell with C. I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to use Burning Hands. Requires 18 mana. Let's do that thing. Oh, and we incinerated the bat. It is gone. It is gone. Graphics be damned. This game looks amazing. I joke. I jest, of course. It's all hand-drawn in kind of an almost old-school Doom-esque way, but with fantasy artwork. I like it, though. Okay, so that's the hole in the wall I'm assuming he was talking about to get us out, but we have other concerns. Let us, Whoa, okay. Did not expect to see a child there. What is a small child doing down next to a dead skeleton? I don't want to steal, I want to talk to it. Can I talk to you? I can! Marisola. Okay, hello stranger, is there somewhere I can help you? You're a small girl. What? Who are you? Marisola's my name. I'm Throom's daughter. My dad is the forest ranger. He's the greatest forest ranger this world ever had. We live in a hut not far from here. Yeah, okay Marisola. But what are you doing here? Aren't you afraid? There was a big storm. I ran into the hollow tree to keep from getting soaked. I was combing the rain out of my hair when I dropped my hand mirror. It fell down here. I'm looking for it. I have to find it or my dad might beat me. Child abuse. How very dare he. He said he got it from a real princess. It's silver and it's beautiful. Will you help me look for it? Watch out for the bats though. They can bite. Maybe they got my sweet little mirror. Please help me so I can go home. Okay. I'll try, girlie. You're such a big, wonderful hero. Thanks. Please hurry. I really want to go home. So we have a new quest. Find Marisola's hand mirror. So let's just go into here. Where is quests? Quests are here. So find Marisola's hand mirror is now at the top over the main mission. That's because we hit sorted. If we go to that, find the little girl Marisola's hand mirror in the cavity of Wolf Creek. She's waiting for you to return in the same cave under Wolf Creek north of the village of Mattress. Okay. So that's our first quest. I have no idea why she is here, but she is. So what is the attack button? Oh, left shift. So we'll cut that down, and now we have a problem because we have a bat and a werebat. The werebat being the redder one on that side. I'm going to burn you both. I hope you don't mind awfully. Wow, magic. My magics are OP. My burning hand magics are OP. Okay, let's carry on. There's going to be more of you guys here. I see you, bat. Hello, werebat. You're going to have some more burning hands. Oh, we have several spells. I have stone skin, so I can defend myself and then just attack it with a sword and shield. I'm assuming that's not going to do a lot. In terms of, I mean, my sword and shield aren't going to do a lot. You can't have any undead spells since you're not undead. So undead is, the spells for undead are racial. It's got feather, assuming that allows us to be lighter than we are. And don't have any scrolls currently. And we have cure light wounds. We can heal ourselves. That's great. We're going to stick with our burning hands for now. Our equivalent of fireball. Let's do that. Wow, these bats do not know what hit them. Good to know. Right, let's click on the ground because we can do alchemy. But to do alchemy, we need ingredients. Aha, werebat. How are you this day? You are going to die. Beautiful things. Talking of alchemy, while we are here, we're not going to rest. Let's go into inventory, and we have a mortar and pestle. So down here, mixed potions. You cannot mix potions, well, there might be an immediate threat. Okay, so that's the reason the music is still going. So let's have a look around. What do we have? There is more cave down there. Very geometrically shaped cavern. Okay, the music's gone, so we're out of immediate danger, I assume. Okay. Skeleton on the floor. He does nothing. Our guide is not looking pressed up here. But of course, we have the look of an undead. What do we have here? You have found a book. Primer Book of Fundamental Alchemy. Awesome. So we're also going to be taught how to do alchemy. So I'm assuming now the dialogue is gone, we can actually look at some of this. We can. Primer Book of Fundamental Alchemy. The skill of alchemy allows you to distill your own potions and mixtures from various ingredients that can be found in the world. Refer to the ingredient chart for a complete list. Using your mortar and pestle, combine the ingredients carefully and you will make unique concoctions. Each potion exerts singular power when you drink or use it, such as healing you or decreasing your encumbrance. While you are still learning alchemy, be careful that your brews do not explode. It's painful to pick shattered glass out your skin with tweezers, and a bad explosion may potentially result in the sort of incident if it does not kill you. Though you are now an apprentice, by obtaining and studying the Alchemist's Book of Dark Sun Energy, you will enhance your alchemical skill and be able to create filters of a higher level. Holy brew, healing, but not of an undead. Oh wow. Okay, we've got a levitation elixir. Blend two of the following. Okay, so we have a whole plethora of knowledge actually on there. Then it's not the most comprehensive guide, but for a beginner, it's good enough. Okay, what do we have here? So the race is Volume 4, the Durst book. The members of this race are considered to be extremely clever. Most are gifted scholars and teachers, and they shine in magic. They bond naturally with the energy currents that flow through the ether, and can channel powers that would damage the minds of other spellcasters. According to other races, these achievements lead to think too highly of themselves. You can recognise one instantly because they are bald and their earlobes are missing. Well, maybe for most Earth, but we look a little bit different. We look a little bit more grim. What's this? Your storybook. Okay, so this is our story. Apparently we have a backstory. The wind was blowing harshly the day Brother Colm found you, abandoned in the monastery. As he was walking to his morning prayers, he heard the cries of what sounded like a baby. Tracing them to the inner chapel, he found you in swaddling, picked you up and warmed you inside his robes. Okay, dangerous. Your parents were never found, nor was the mystery of how you came to be there ever solved. You flourished under the monk's care, but longed for the outside world. The books in his library were your only means of escape. One day, desperate for a new book with the illustrations of the palace of King Mersan, you felt drawn to a picture of the throne room. Suddenly, your head began to pound and a great flash blinded you. When you opened your eyes, you found yourself in what looked like the throne room, but bound rigid by some spell. King Mersan stood near the throne. A man holding a staff of an archmage approached you. Then the king himself came near and looked into your eyes. How did you come to be here? What magic did you use to get past the warding spells on this chamber? You had no idea what he was talking about, but you knew it was not the time to lie. Sire, you said, I don't know what has happened. My head began to ache and my stomach twisted within me. The next thing I knew, I was here. The mage reassured the king that you were harmless, but pointed out that for a child to use such powers without having trained in the mage council was unheard of. Your talents would be of use. You became his apprentice. The life you led in the monastery is now a distant memory and seems to belong to the life of another. So much has happened since that time. Thanks to the teachings and patience of many in Mersan's mage council, you have just passed the first mage trial yourself. That is why you find yourself preparing for your first assignment, the quest. Oh, brilliant. So that's actually quite a cool little story. I don't really know anything about this game, so that's nice. We've got a bit of backstory, and of course, these are our spell tomes. I'm assuming we already know this, so we can actually, since we know this, we can sell this book at any time. But small descriptions. Burning Hands. Recital of the spell summons a burning hand to strike your opponents. As boys, Mersan and Soul would call up the spell to tease each other. Since they had not the power of adults, all they could do was singe each other's hair. Awesome. Cure Light. Incantation of this spell heals your low-level wounds. Mersan learned this from a witch in the farthest Isle of Monares, and has made it available to all his warriors for a small price. It is wise to use it to increase your stamina when full restoration of your health is not necessary, or you don't have enough gold to buy that spell. Okay. Featherweight, or Spell of Feather. This incantation releases gravity's pull on your body to the extent that you feel like you're floating like a feather on a lake. It is an expensive spell that will make your purse equally light. Well, not for me, because I already have it. And Stone Skin. This incantation summons an invisible cloak of the hardest stone to protect you from most weapons damage. This spell increases your armor, but effects depend upon your skill level. Okay, good to know. So we've got all that down. Now we can quickly mix up some ingredients. I didn't pay too much attention to what is what, so I am indeed just gonna use together. Your alchemy skill seems to low. Create this potion. Do you want to try anyway? Yes. You successfully created a potion of restore mana. Always handy. I can't just click 2 together. That has to be 3 ingredients. So restore mana. These moonshine mushies just create alcohol, and so does the alkali berries. So you successfully created a potion of beer. We made beer. That is pretty awesome. So we have restore mana, and restore health. So select a potion to create. We can create unknown ones, or we can actually select the potion we want. I want restore mana. Obviously, I'm a mage, so that is awesome. Thank you, game. We need 3. We don't have 3 anymore. So yeah, we created 2 of these. Homemade restore mana potion restores 41 mana. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's move on. Let's get back to some combat. So, my mana is low. I'm assuming now that I'm safe, there are monsters around. You cannot rest here. No, there are still monsters around. So, the music changed again. So, where are they? It is behind there. Okay, let's pick up these. Moonshine mushies. What is this? What are you? Primary contagion book? What is it? What is it? I apologise for my awful reading as well. Again, my vocabulary is limited. So what is this book? And that should have been contagion book as well. Sorry. Teaches undead magic +5. You can't learn from this book. No, we cannot, because we are not the Ravsim or whatever they're called. We are not undead. I was pressing the wrong button. I do apologise. This is what I wanted. Okay, you come through here. You're gonna die. Nice. Beautiful things. So I want those. I want the mushrooms. Cannot go on the skulls. But the moonshine mushrooms are always good. It's how we get our alcohol on. What is this? You have found a beautiful mirror. You have found an item, Marisola's hand mirror. Awesome. So we found the hand mirror for the little girl. Exactly what we wanted to do. What is here? Anything under you? Anything under you? There is not. So for a mage, it's quite random that we happen to be carrying a sword and shield, but they're only very light weapons. They're not. There's lots of blood in this cave as well. Were these bats really killing people? They're really munching people. Am I able to rest? Yes, I am. I do want to rest. You eat and drink after you wake up. Your health and mana have been restored. Awesome. That's awesome. So very old school again. Very Dungeons and Dragons. We like this. So according to my top map, I actually have to go back this way. The map is also mapped out in very old school Dungeons and Dragons style. I like it. Marisola. You seem a bit disturbed, stranger. Is something wrong? About your mirror? Oh, sir. Doesn't it look like a mirror that belongs to a true princess? That's me. Receive your royal kiss and your royal hug. You are so wonderful. I'll never forget you. My dad would have been so mad. Thanks. Here is all I have to give you. Water, some apples, and one of my little necklaces. I'll never forget how great you are. Oh, one more thing. My mum and dad used to take me to the pagoda for fishing, but they don't go now. Rumour has it an orc is terrorising the bridge and won't leave. My mum's afraid he'll eat me. If you go by that area, will you get rid of the orc, please? The pagoda is quite a way south from here, though through the bushland near the lake of Brendan. I love it so much. I used to catch so many fish. Please try to kill the orc, and then come back and tell my mum. I have to run now. So you have lost the item, Marisola's hand mirror. You find Marisola's hand mirror quest has been solved. The find Marisola's hand mirror quest has been solved. You have a new quest, Orc at the Bridge. You have received an item water. You have received 2 items of apple. You have received an item child's necklace. Your fame has increased. Beautiful. Goodbye, Marisola. So we are good to go. We have cleared this small cave-like dungeon. We are back to full health, full mana because we rested. And I think I've covered everything in here. If we go to character record, this is our character sheet. So main. Attributes, obviously. Beautiful things. Intelligence is always the highest, obviously, from any caster. Magic is at 42%. This is our mana. This is our health. Health is obviously very low. We have fame in this game. We're neutral at the moment. I'm assuming... Oh no, it says good. Our fame is on good. So we must be just this side of it. Experience 170 at the moment. To next level is 400. We are a Dearth level 1. Of course, Exsus. Our skills are thusly. These are our primary skills. These are the other skills of the game. For some reason, mind magic comes... because it's governed by... The mind spells are governed by personality. Personality is not one of our main stats. We apparently gain available points to put into stuff later. I like that. I like that a lot. Abilities. So we are Dearth race, and these are the gains in abilities, and they're the minuses. And active effects. Nothing currently, but we can. When I put stone skin on, I can come in here to look for it. And of course, this is our spell book. This is what we currently have. Of course, as well as scrolls. So, yeah, and we automatically go back to inventory. I'm not going to be putting on the little girl's necklace. I don't think it, yeah, it's just got a weight to it. It does nothing else. Okay, beautiful things. Let's leave. Do you want to go outside? Yes, I do. Oh, it is raining. It's dark as it's... Oh, and there is a town over there. Okay, let's take the path round to the town. I do kind of like stepping one step at a time. It's very... What is that? There is someone over there. Ow! And it is shooting arrows at me. A young archer. Come out of the bushes. Oh, it's a woman. Oh, okay, lightning as well. Come here. Will you stop that? And would you goddamn put some clothes on? Do you know I'm going to burn you? Wow, that didn't look like it hurt as much as it should for such a scantily clad woman. I'm going to do it again. That's what happened to you. I'm taking your money. That's right, I got 50 gold off her. What did she think she was doing at randomly shooting a stranger? That was foolish. What is this? Can I... No, it's just a puddle of water. After getting Marisola's hand mirror, I thought we may have been into some good times. Okay, let's to the west, the Forest Ranger's home. To the east, the Hollow Tree. To the south, the village of Mattress. So we are currently west, so very scary stuff. Hello, are you Nadia? Are you Marisola's mother? No, I don't want to steal from you. Turn around, lady. There really is no problem with that, Exsus. What would you like to talk about? Okay. Thrum, my husband is inside. I'm so worried about him. He almost broke his leg during one of his stupid hunts. He needs some healing ointment, yes, but I can't go and get it now. I would have to go to my father in his nearby hut. He knows the old law of herbal medicines. But I must be with my husband, and it's dangerous out there nowadays. I saw some strange creatures roaming around the cemetery last night. Could you please go to my father's hut on the ploughland and bring the potion for us, kind adventurer? It'd be so wonderful. Yes, of course I will. Thank you, thank you very much, Brave Warrior. You are our hero. We'll be waiting. So, quest, Nadia's potion. Everything in order, dear? So you've gone to my father's hut on the ploughland. Have you brought the medicine for your husband? No, not yet. I will soon, don't worry. Okay, let us leave. Also, is Marisola in here, and has she mentioned... Can I help you? Maybe you talk to my wife Nadine out there. She is always worrying about me too much. Yes, I injured my leg hunting. It can happen to anybody. But it's not the end of the world. I'll be fine. I'm in charge of overseeing the forest and bushlands of this area. Usually I can solve any problems out here. But now, with the sore leg, I would like to ask a favour from you. Are you interested? Yes, of course. So, the real problem here is that someone has been poaching the deer and other small animals in the southern forest and bushlands. I've heard rumours of archers infiltrating the environs. Some people say they have a cave, an Amazon cave. where their queen resides around the river of Brendan. So please, find out more and rid that cave of these creatures. In return, I'll give you a reward. You can trust me. You have received a new quest, Thrum's quest for the animals. No, I'm not back without cleaning that. So we have now got hella quests. So we've done that. We're gonna go to sorted. I'm probably gonna go for the potion one first. Go to active. No, the main mission is always going to start at the top. However, let's move on, because I did see a town nearby and it said south, and this way is south, and I want some relative safety before I there's a skeleton right there. I see him chilling now. I ain't going near you. Not yet, buddy. Oh, okay. That is actually the light's a little bit frightening. Where did I see this town? There is enemies afoot. I can see it on the map. Yeah, that is the graveyard. There is blood on the ground. I'm going this way. Here's the town. Why is there an undead grave? Okay. Okay, shit is going down then. Will you burn? Ow. Yeah, it seems you will burn, but... Oh, and you burn quite well. That's okay then. That is okay. Beautiful thing. Yeah, there is more lightning. Thunder and lightning. And... Oh, rain just stopped. I guess it wouldn't be gradual when we're taking one step at a time, and that's how the game works. Still think this looks quite lovely, to be fair, even though it's very square, very isometric. Not isometric, sorry, that's top down. Just very blocky and geometric. I still like it, so... Okay, so we've come to a town. This is good. Welcome to the village of Mattress. Okay, this is where we are. Hello, sir. A good night to you. Continue on with your business with my blessing. Thank you, random guard. Oh, okay. I did not mean to get outside. Hello, you. You are Lucia, the street walker. Okay, nice. We have medieval prosies. I like this. Medieval prostitutes. What you got to say? I'm a sweet virgin who's lost her way. Do you have a few coins? You are a street walker. You are not a virgin. Okay, what we're gonna do? A few coins for a kiss. Our guy is not that desperate. We have magic. We incinerate things at our will. We're not desperate for a kiss, especially from a street walker. Lucky in love, unlucky at cards. Maybe I'll have double luck today. Okay, let's. I'm gonna go for the number 2 option. Okay, so we can buy and sell things from her. I do want to sell some stuff. Okay, apparently I can't. She won't buy what I need to sell, or what I want to sell to her. To be fair, our pack is quite light. We've got 110 weight. We're only carrying 30, so that's fine. She wants to sell. She's got 2 sets of beginner's lockpicks, but we're not a lockpicking sort of guy. What sort of training do you give? You see the streetwalker trains lockpicking. No wonder. You're a bit of a thief, Lucia. Talk to me, Lucia, because I know you want to do other things, but just talk to me about the sickness. Can you confirm the rumours about the bad air here, dear? Yes, adventurer. I think I'm in a worse situation than Brenna or Mayana here in the village. This street has the most smelly air because of some strange reason, but has some great and steady business too, so I'm staying. Okay, we know what you mean by business. Okay. Can you tell me about the smuggling? I hear a sharp person can get a good deal on some rare goods in this town, am I right? And she says, I might know something about that. If you throw me a few coins in return, I'll give you the information you need. Okay, we're going to be all suave about it. Alright, here they are. Just for your pretty eyes. Kisses. Dear. So, here goes all that I know. They use the storehouse, which you can find in the port quarter. Most of the time it's locked. But it has an underground secret entrance as far as I know. At least there are some rumours about a dungeon too, where the sailors store the illegal stuff. But I don't know from where it opens. And we've lost 2 gold. Okay, thank you, Lucia. Yeah, we're gonna leave you. You don't need to have that leg hanging out, girl. Maybe get yourself a better job. Yeah. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, no answer from that door. No answer. Anything in the barrel? Nope. I did not mean to knock again. Let's see what's occurring. You hear a woman's voice inside. Settle down now, dears, or the great worm of the ocean will crawl out and take you, as he loves to gnaw the bones of bad little children. Okay, I don't know why I've done that voice. I'm not really a voices type of guy, so that's not happening again. It's strange to me. We can't look up, so we've got our skyboxes. Yeah. Okay, there is no people around here. I guess there wouldn't be since it's night time. There'll probably be more citizens during the day, but what we need to bring up the map. Besides the area map, the world map is also available. Click the world map button to view it. So we're in the village of Mattress. Right click on the map to edit and delete, add, edit and delete short notes. I like that. So there's something here, pair of scissors. What is that? What does that mean? So these are... Oh, we pan this around as well. So this is technically the world map. A very old school Legend of Zelda. Oh no, the world map's here. Ah, okay. This game is a lot larger than originally anticipated. That's not a bad thing. So Fraymore, this is the island of Fraymore. We're here. So that's the small... This is the village of Mattress then. And so it looks like there's another settlement here with some sort of artificial island thing here. Here, definitely, big place here. Big place here. The rest of it looks pretty barren. Maybe something here. That looks kind of man-made, or here. Okay, so we're on day 2 and it's 2:45 in the morning. So we'll go back to the area map. Okay. Okay. So we need to find an inn or something like that, because due to resting and passing the time. Ah, here we go. So what have we got here? That is obviously the potion shop. What is this? It's closed at night. It's another shop, obviously. That is the armorers. What do the scissors mean? The game does not tell us. It is also closed at night. Of course it is. Why would any shops be open at night? This game actually does a good job of making sense of proper dynamics. Like, things are closed at night. Oh, shit the bed. Oh, you're just chilling out down here. Did I not just see you down that other street? Is that you again, Lucia? No, you're Mayana. Are you Lucia's twin sister? You're even striking the same pose. Talk to me. Okay, so I can say the same thing, or I can say just lift up your petticoats a bit, will you? Let's go pervy. Let's see what she says. Would you like to dip your wick? And you can only ask her the same question. So that is hilarious. Very good writing. Well done. Well done, game developers. Redshift, I believe the company's called. So that's the way back out over there. I really could do with an inn. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know where said inn is. This map's also very... Ah, I see the tavern sign. I see you. Oh, did not mean to do that. Not used to using Q and E to turn, so... Oh my god. And we have found the tavern, which is this establishment right here. It's got 2 beer things. And you must be Maya and Lucia's older sister with slightly different clothes on, called Brenna or Brina, depending on how you want to do it. What do you say? I can delight your eye, soothe your trouble, and cover you with a rain of kisses. I'm sure that's not all you do. And again, I can't afford much more than a peak now. Or will you lift your petticoat? Just lift your petticoats a bit, will you? I'm going to say I can't afford much more than a peak now, just for dialogue options. Let's see. No, and she's got exactly the same things available to say. All the women, especially the streetwalkers, seem to have the same dialogue options and mostly look like sisters. Okay, into the tavern. So we can talk. This is Jose, the innkeeper. Buy or sell, and I am interested in selling. Training, sleep, or cards. Let's sell some stuff. Let's sell some stuff. Will he buy my stuff? He'll only buy my food. I have to wait till the shop's open tomorrow to sell anything else. Can I open my inventory now? I cannot. And I like this. Very nice music. Very old school. Just, yeah, this is all very, very neat. So, what do you train in? The innkeeper trains in persuasion. Of course he does. He gets people pissed and then persuades the hell out of them to spend even more money. But we're not going to do any of that. We're actually, we want to talk. So, yeah, let's get into story mode. Ask about the inn. Rest your tired elbows on the bar and kick back for a few beers. Sure, our beds have a few fleas, but if you drink enough booze, you won't feel the little fellas and it will be totally refreshed. Just try it. Okay, nice. I like it. Is that where all your hair went, Jose? Anyway, about the beer. I'd like a beer. Sure, I have the best beer around, 10 golds. How much gold do I even have? I have 500 or something. Yeah. I'm gonna buy his beer. I'm gonna have his beer. One good sweet cold beer coming up. My beer is the foamiest in town. We don't necessarily like beer. You've received a potion of black beer. Okay, so we don't drink it here and now. Jose, can you tell me about the sickness? Yes, it's terrible. You need to talk to the mayor. He is looking for a miracle in the form of a brave warrior like you to save us from the infection. Again, Jose, I told some other villagers this earlier, or the streetwalker. Or was it? It might be Thrum's wife. I forget her name already. But I'm not a warrior. I'm a mage. Please watch your tongue, sir. I don't want to have to burn it out. Well, I'm not sick yet, but I know several villagers who are. They're in pitiful condition. Men can't work, women can't tend to their children. If you're our saviour, you best get going. After you had a pint or two, of course. So, Jose, I didn't take you for the sexist type. Men can't work and women can't tend their children. How very dare you, sir. This may be a medieval world, a medieval fantasy, but we can send the women to work, let the men tend the children. Yes, why not? Equal rights and all that. Okay, gossip, what you got to say? Well, some beast or fiend is prowling the forest on the peninsula and devouring the animals. Even some forest dwellers have disappeared, rumour has it. Be careful outside the village. Some say that they've seen mysterious shadows in the woods. Armed shadows. Okay, I have seen said armed shadows. A young archer or archeress that Thrum claimed to be an Amazon lady. Yes, so anyway, that's all Jose has to say. Jose, the secret sexist or the low-key sexist. We're watching you, Jose. You have a nice pub. Don't go playing it that way. I'm going to sleep for the night. I do want to rent a room for 49 golds. Jesus, Jose. There ain't that many people around here. They're not going to be paying that all the time. But we're going to do it. After you wake up, Jose the innkeeper serves delicious food and water. You feel fully rested. Your health and mana have increased for a while. We have some buffs. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, thank you, Jose. Let's have a look around. It's daytime now. It is daytime. What is the time? Do we know the time? Character sheets, main. Can't remember where I saw the time before, guys. Wasn't in quest. Maybe I'm being a derp. I thought... Oh, it's in map, isn't it? Yes. It's 11:55 AM. Beautiful. Just before midday. Just like I usually like to sleep. I see people. I see hella people. Okay, let's talk to this gent over here. Hello, gent. What are you saying? Did someone die and leave you the clothes you are wearing? Oh, well, how very fucking rude, generic Mr. A Village Man. About the village. Can you tell me something about your village? Sure, you can find various shops in the main square, including an armourer, a potion shop if you need them. The tavern's a bit north from the square. If you really want to be refreshed, instead of sleeping out in the cold, you can get a safe bed and a pint there. Or play with cards if you want. The innkeeper likes to talk, so you can learn more about what's going on in town. But mind the fleas. Yes, the fleas have bitten me during the night, and I don't know if you noticed, A Village Man, but Jose, the tavern keep, low-key sexist. Don't know if that's how you all ride in this village, but I'm not about that. Okay, can you tell me about the sickness? Our air is foul. You can smell it. It stinks worse than old cooked cabbage. The alchemists have been examining some of us who are sick. He thinks it's high magic. Please talk to the mayor who lives in the northwest part of the village. Okay, so we've got a mayor to talk about. Anyway, sorry. About the governor. Mattress and its people are loyal to the governor and Mersan. Each of us is disturbed by the news that the governor may be sick or dead, but little information trickles down to our lowly village. The capital of Mithria The capital and Mithria are far away. We are a backwater where nothing usually happens and no one has any say in the affairs of the island. Makes sense. You got any gossip? My feet hurt and there's not even a good doctor in this town. That is really rubbish gossip. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. The drawing of this guy is funny, as is the child, because they all look the same. I don't want to steal from the child. God damn it, game. What grime? You look like you need a good washing. From a child! I am being abused by generic a child. I'm arming my weapon, are you? Look, it's not a toy. Off with you. You can call him a little heathen. I mean, none of these options are nice, so I'm just going to say number 2. Yeah, he has nothing else to offer. Next time I'll slice you up. I don't know if I can. I'm assuming they have. They're in green and they seem to... Is that their health bar? I'm assuming you can attack them, but it would be bad. Ah, random lady who is not a streetwalker. Fantastic. What have you got to say? So about the village, it's going to be exactly the same, isn't it? It is exactly the same. What about gossip? Gossip is different. Listen, I have the latest gossip. If you go to the alchemist, you just watch how soon a young thing gets in to see him before anybody else. His poor wife. I hope she doesn't know, of course. I'll be the last to tell her. Well, yeah, because you are a relatively pretty young girl, assuming in this medieval day and age you don't have any boils, festering warts or whatnot. Okay, so I'm going to go around. I'm assuming most of these generic guys... Oh my god, your brother is right here. I just saw you earlier. You're just wearing brown. The guy over there is wearing green. What is this place? Bren... Oh, it's the tailor. Okay, I thought it was some guy who's going to give me a haircut. Bren, what are you saying? Oh, did someone die and leave you the clothes you're wearing? Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you people? Tell me about your shop. Our goods are sturdy, practical and affordable. Please look around. You can find items to clothe you from head to toe. And if you can't find what you like, please come back later. Okay, so I want to buy and sell. What have you got? You do have. I like... What is the cloak? Cloth cape, light armor. I am after light armor as well. So, leather cape. I am going to put some armor on me. We're going to have some, we're going to have light armor. We're going to have that. Yep, we're going to have that. And we're going to put a cloak on, because we're a mage. Why not? Okay. Let's exit. Let's leave. I think we've bought enough. We don't want to be wearing any heavy armor. I don't think we can. Or we might be able to. I have no idea. Put that on. Put that on. Beautiful. So we have an armor rating now. Before we had boots. We came to the town naked, just swinging our dick. And, yeah, that was amazing. Anyway. We are somewhat clothed now. So what was this place? Ethold the Magician. Okay, let's talk to you. This is your magic shop. You've got questions, Exsus. Just ask them and I will do my best to answer. How do you know my name? Is my first question. But my actual first question is about the shop. Welcome to my magic shop, warrior. You just called me Exsus. You know my name. You should know that I'm a mage, not a warrior. Look around. You'll find spellbooks to increase your knowledge, scrolls to enhance your strength, and wands to startle your enemies. All are reasonably priced. Come back tomorrow if you can't find what you like. I can also enchant your items with spells and give you some... if you give me some enchantable weapon, armor, or some magical accessory. Awesome. Tell me about your spellbooks. Well, yes, you're right, adventurer. Such books need lots of dedication and time to write or obtain from the high magicians of the Far East. But I know a pawnbroker here at Port Quarter. He might have things to interest you. Just visit him and tell him that I sent you. I warn you though, he's very expensive. Okay, so she can train us in healing magic. My current skill level is 19. Again, I like this little animated window. It gives us a nice little cutesy look at what's going on. Can you sell me some magic, is the question. No, you have spell scrolls. And I'm assuming... cast Burning Hand skill level 30, so beyond our skill level. What is this? It's only got 8 charges of curse. Do I get to recharge it, or does it break after that? And that casts Feather. I want nothing from you. I am going to go and find the guy at the port. and find out exactly where I can get spellbooks from. I don't exactly know where the port would be. Somewhere near the water, so it's got to be either down here or up there. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look. Let's just go into the blacksmith shop. Morgar the blacksmith. Let's talk to you, sir. Please do, Exsus. Everyone in this village knows my name. It's meant to be a secret. I'm here on secret business. About your shop. My weapons are as impressive as they are affordable. Look around. If you can't find what you like, come back another day. You guys are always about coming back another day. What do you train in? Of course, you train in repair. What have you got? Whoa, I want the staff. I want it with all of my being. It does +5, it adds +5 to attack magic. I'm assuming it hits really shockingly bad, but I want it. So my quota on this is to find a way to make 2,328 gold. You will only buy my sword off me. It's not good. Oh yeah, I was meant to go around these shops and sell stuff to these people, but I do need to find the port as well. However, ladies and gentlemen, I've run out of time for this video, so I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, because I really did enjoy playing this. This is a quirky, fun, weird little turn-based RPG that actually is very reminiscent of like a first-person, old-school Dungeons and Dragons style game. And the reason I enjoyed this is because there's a huge amount of mystery to games like this. It almost feels like no one's ever played them, although I'm assuming this does have a relatively hardcore following, considering I believe Redshift developed this in circa 2009 as a game for PDA type phone devices, way before the current smartphone generation. But it's been put up on Steam, all redrawn and that, and yeah, it just feels mysterious, like what's going to happen next. And it's got that sort of Doom type first person, turn-based Doom almost. I like that. I like that. It's very old school, very charming game. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I very much enjoyed playing this. I'm definitely going to do another episode. But as usual, I have been Lord Exsus, and I'll see you guys in the next video. In a bit.